Okay, we're here. The season for new devices has begun, and it started last week with Samsung, where they introduced in an event called Unpacked their new devices or their first set of new devices for 2021. In this video, I'm going to give you the information regarding these devices, and at the end, as always, I'm going to give you my opinion. So let's get to it. Okay, let's start off talking about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Wow, these names. I'm going to refer to it either as the Flip or the Flip 3, depending on how I feel. But these names are just too long. Anyways, getting back to the device. As a new feature, the device will feature a 120 Hz refresh rate screen on the inside. It'll also have a 1.9-inch display on the outside. That one does not have the high refresh rate. Obviously, for a 1.9-inch screen, you don't need the high refresh rate, although the increase in size from the previous model to this one is obviously a welcome change to those users. Also, it will have improvements to the camera, and it'll have the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chip with a 5 nanometer process. Obviously, every time a new flagship or a new premium phone comes out, it'll have most probably the latest chip, and the 888 from Snapdragon, is the latest chip of the Qualcomm company. The new Flip will come in various colors. It'll come in cream, phantom black, green, lavender, gray, white, and pink. The last three that I just mentioned will only be available through the website. So if you want any of those three, it'll only be available through the website. In my opinion, the nicest looking one is the white, because it kind of gives you a vibe from when the Pixel made the Pixel Panda edition colors, which were black and white. It really looks very nice in my opinion. But obviously, if you're going to purchase this device, you purchase whichever color you prefer, obviously. Just so you know, the price for this will be $999, so basically $1,000 it'll cost you, and it'll start with a basic configuration for 128 gigabytes. So that's something to keep in mind. And later on, I'm going to discuss, even though it's a decrease in price, I'm going to let you know why there was this decrease in price or decrease in price. The next device that I'm going to be talking about is the Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G. Oh my God, these names. Anyways, this device will have a screen of 120 Hz refresh rate on the outside. This is the first time that happens on the Galaxy Fold 3 or the Galaxy Fold line. That's obviously a welcome change, and the reason why they do it, and they said that on their presentation, is because they want you to have an experience with your Galaxy Fold closed to be the same as if you had any regular cell phone. So in order to be able to do that with these premium or flagship phones, as I mentioned before, 120 Hz refresh rate is a must, and they obviously give it to you in this model. The inside screen stays the same at 7.9 inches, although it will have a camera under the display for the first time in any foldable. And it's obviously one of the first under the screen cameras in almost any flagship phone, or I'm pretty sure almost any flagship phone. There might be one or two out there. I don't know if they're necessarily declared flagship, but you get the idea. Anyways, this is obviously a welcome change, although if you actually look for it, you will be able to see where the difference is in the pixels, because what they do is they reduce the amount of pixels. And if you watch the videos from other YouTubers that actually got to review these devices, you're going to be able to see when they actually go to take a picture. It actually looks kind of with a lot of brightness. And then after they take the picture, apparently the phone does a process in order to clean that out to give you a nice clean image. So it does that afterwards with uh, picture processing. It'll have the same Snapdragon 888 with the 5 nanometer process as the Galaxy Z Flip. And the colors that it will come in is Phantom Black, green, and silver. No additional colors will be available for this new Galaxy Fold. The price will be $1,799. So obviously it's less than the previous model, but it's still pretty expensive. So just so you guys know. They also announced a new Galaxy Watch with improvements, blood oxygen level meters, etc. And new Galaxy Buds, which are the Buds 2. The watch, in case you're wondering, is the Watch 4. The Buds is the Buds 2. It has noise canceling or improvements to it, etc. Obviously, these are features that us Apple owners have had with either the Apple Watch 6 or the Galaxy or the AirPods Pro. So it's nice welcome changes, obviously, for those Samsung owners or those people that are in the Samsung ecosystem. Okay, so finally, what is my opinion regarding this event? The changes, I mean, I'm not going to go too much into the accessories because they're accessories, but regarding the devices per se, it's incremental changes. I don't think that it's necessary for you to give people a fold and a flip every year, especially with these small incremental changes. These are new devices. I remember when, I'm going to use this example of the iPhone because it's what I use, but I remember when the iPhone came out, the difference from the original iPhone to the second gen was big. From the second to the third, also big. From the third to the fourth, you get the idea. There were big, drastic changes, both in tech that was being used, graphics, all that stuff, design, in the case from the 3 to the 4. They were big incremental changes, but in this case, you see that these devices, they are the new cutting edge of technology, and the changes from one year to the next are not, they don't warrant you getting the new device every year. They just, you don't need to get the new device every year, in my opinion, obviously. You guys make up your own mind and what you think is best for you, but in my opinion, it doesn't warrant you getting a new device every year for this small incremental changes as the year before. My opinion regarding foldable phones is still the same. They are too expensive and too fragile for you to be able to own one of these. I forgot to mention in the case of the Galaxy Fold that as a new change, they brought support for an S Pen, although the S Pen is a special S Pen made for the Galaxy Fold, which has a softer tip and it has a spring. So if you press too hard, the spring just pulls back on the tip for the S Pen. And they also brought a new pen in that works with all the devices, and the features on that are pretty cool. The features are, one of the features is that you can copy from one device and paste it on another. So if you have, for example, a tablet, which if you own a Galaxy Fold, I don't know why you own a tablet, but hey, to each his own, right? Anyways, if you copy from the Galaxy Fold, you can paste it on the tablet or paste it on a different phone. When you think about it that way, it's kind of gimmicky, but if they give you the option of you copying from one device and pasting it on another device that is not yours, then it's a pretty good idea. Anyways, that's my opinion regarding the event. It's obviously welcome changes in the case of the Flip, but in the case of the Fold, it's not necessary for you to give a device. A device especially costs almost $2,000. An update every year with the updates being so small and so unnecessary for you to make a new device the next year. Obviously, guys, if you disagree with my opinion, leave a comment below. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button right below me and consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you can get notified when we have new videos. Go ahead, press that button. It's free and help us grow. So maybe next time, instead of just talking about the devices, I will be able to actually show them to you, work with them, and give you an honest opinion regarding how they actually work. Remember, we're available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously YouTube at J.R. Abrams Tech, so you can stay up to date with the latest news and rumors about tech. Until next time.